Hey there guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another Best Class Setups in Modern Warfare video. Today we are of course taking a look at the MP7, which is a criminally underrated weapon in this game, especially by me. Like, typically I don't give this weapon the time of day, but most of the time whenever I do play with it, I'm like, man, I forget how good this weapon is. It's really, really good. All you're looking for with the MP7 is consistency. Like, basically, it has no recoil and you can just beam people at range. It doesn't do the best damage range, like, at sort of 30-40 meters, you're still going to get like a 5 to 6 shot kill, but those 5 to 6 shots come out very, very quickly, and they're usually really, really easy to hit. Like, the recoil is typically very, very kind for you. Just before we do get into talking about the best class setup here, make sure you hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. We are working towards 3,100 subscribers very, very soon, so I would appreciate you taking the time to click that subscribe button. We've got loads of content lined up with the Season 6 update coming out very, very soon, and then of course, Call of Duty Cold War coming out very, very soon as well in November. So let's talk about our MP7 here. Lots of good stuff with the MP7. Of course, we will start off with our sidearm perks and grenade choices here, of course, as we always do. I believe this is the Akimbo X16. The secondary is basically just a very powerful close range option. You can pretty much choose whatever variety of Akimbo pistol you like, but this is what we're going with here today. The monolithic suppressor, the Singard Arms Advantage barrel, the 5mm laser, the lightweight trigger, and of course the Akimbo perk. Basically, anybody does pull up on us, we can get these Akimbo pistols and just blast them away. It's a really, really nice option here. As for our perks here, we are after EOD, Ghost, and Tracker, a very, very standard setup in the channel. Basically, EOD is for not dying to those explosives. As you know, it is very frustrating to die to explosives in this game. Ghost and Tracker do combine to keep us off of those UAVs and allow us to see enemy footprints, which is really, really powerful for an SMG rushing class. Like, moving around them all the time, you can see enemy footprints, stay off that radar, and when you do combine this with Dead Silence, it makes it very, very easy to sneak up on people and rack up loads of long kill streaks with this. In the lethal slot, we do want that C4, of course. Basically chucking it over a wall or around a corner is super, super powerful in this game. And then we are, of course, after that tactical, the stim shot. Basically, giving an extra chance per life is really, really nice here. Very, very powerful option in this game. So as I said, the MP7 is very, very consistent here. We get great damage range, like good consistency and okay damage, the fast fire rate, and really, really easy to control recoil. As you'll see in the gameplay, all we are looking for is that consistency. Basically, if you try and mow down people from a long distance away, these shots won't do a great amount of damage, but they will be very consistent, easy to hit, and you'll basically be able to mow people down. So we're starting off with that monolithic suppressor here, of course, that sound suppression damage range, and of course the hidden stat increase to our bullet velocity is really, really nice here. As I said, extending out that damage range is really, really nice. We want to do the maximum damage at range while making it very, very easy for us to hit those longer shots. FSS strike barrel is next for that damage range and bullet velocity. We could go the recon barrel for that extra little bit of recoil control, but this does reduce our movement speed, which we don't really want with an SMG style class, but I mean, these two are pretty interchangeable. I'm going with the strike barrel just to keep that movement speed and aim down sight speed up. Then we move to the Commando foregrip. The Merc foregrip is another choice that you can go with here for that recoil control and hipfire accuracy, but again, this does reduce our aim down sight speed, so this is one of those options that's kind of a little bit interesting. This is of course up to you. Recoil stabilization and aiming stability works really nice for me, as well as a little bit of vertical recoil control as well. This doesn't reduce our aim down sight speed, which is also very nice. Then we move to the 50 round mags. The MP7 does have a 40 round default mag, which is really, really nice. You can of course choose between the 50 and the 60 round mags. It really is up to you depending on what you're after. I do believe the 60 round mags does decrease our movement speed slightly more than the 50 round mag, so we're going with 50 here. And then to round this off, we are after the stipple grip tab, of course. Aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed allow us to be very mobile, very active in getting that sight up nice and quickly, and we can move around the map and do what SMGs do very, very nicely here. So of course, as I said, with the MP7, you're really after that consistency. Like, you get that fire rate, you do great damage at range. Like, it's really, really good weapon here. Very, very underrated in my opinion. And let's just jump into some gameplay, as I said, and we'll talk about some more in the gameplay. So I would not have said that Cheshire Park was the ideal map for this, but we do get those longer sight lines that we are typically after with the MP7, but for the most part, we're not going to be competing against assault rifles on those medium to longer distances. We're going to be competing with snipers on this particular map, which is not ideal for this particular class setup, but I mean, we'll try and make it work here. In the last couple of games, we've had a decent amount of kills, so we're going to move into the middle, try not to get shot. Chuck the C4 over the top and get the secondary kill if we can. We'll pick up on the bush here. Wait for people to come to us. You get that really, really nice fire rate with the MP7. Of course, that is the main draw card. Oh, that is not good. But also you get that consistency. Really just after that sort of consistency at those medium distances. Like, it's really, really easy to hit loads of different shots with this. And it just feels good, man. Like, I thought laying down in the rose bed would be able to make it very, very easy to us to sort of sneak around, but that was apparently not the case. Chuck C4 onto the point here. That is not enough of a throw. That's okay. We'll come around the other side. We'll move around this side. We'll try not to die again. As you can see, loads of people line up on this map with those snipers, with those sort of bigger weapons, because this is a larger map with those longer lines of sight. But we've got to try and stay nice and close quarters if we want to do any decent work here. So there's going to be a guy outside this door. He got taken out. There's a guy around the corner, maybe? It's a little bit more difficult to work out where they are with no UAV in the air, but I mean, they're going to flip the spawns as well, so they're going to start spawning down at A, hopefully. Yep, there they are. So if we can just wait here. So we'll come around the left hand. Ooh. Pull out the pistols. We've given away our position here. Okay, everything's fine. We can just lay down here for a second. Everything's alright. Let's go with that dead silence. We'll move around here. You can see... Ooh, did he see us? He did see us, but with that little bit of extended damage range that we do get from the MP7, we're able to take him out pretty easily there. I don't really like this building too much. It's kind of just small and annoying to fight in. So we should be able to get the flank on him here, hopefully. There is a couple of boys on the point there, but it is, of course, very, very difficult to see. But the... Oh! Nah. That was a little bit unfortunate there. That was a very bad timing to switch our weapons, but she's going to go in here. No? Okay, that's fine. So we're going to take up the right-hand side again. It's sort of a little bit better than the left-hand side for fighting it with an SMG. I'm going to push up here. Duck here. What are you doing, man? How are you dying to that? Okay, I got taken out by a trophy system, which is not ideal for us, but I mean, that's fine. That's not a big deal. There's always going to be people lining up on that brick wall to try and kill you, and then this should be interesting. I'm going to come on the left-hand side of this thing here so we can get a little bit of a... Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back. There's always going to be somebody peeking up over this wall, so... No? Ooh, yeah, there was. There was. He's just very hard to see at that background there. But whenever I use the MP7, all I can think about is just the consistency. Like, you'll be very, very surprised at how often you can kill people at those medium distances. Like, that's why it's so good in Warzone as well. It's got that fast fire. It absolutely just shreds armor. And, like, it just feels good to use this. Like, you will see a lot of people using this in Warzone just because of the fast fire rate, like the good movement speed that you get from it being an SMG. And that, like, decent damage range, like better than you would expect. That's all you can say about it. Like, it's better than you would expect at range, which is pretty weird for an SMG. That is bad. I don't think he knows where we are though. That didn't matter. Not a bad little kill there. So there's definitely going to be people. He's sitting there. He was waiting for us to push around the side again. So what are we going to do? We're going to push around the side again while he is not there. Oh, that's bad. Should not have shot there, but, you know, we're okay. Call in the UAV so we actually have a little bit of intel. Not much to talk about, really. That is also bad. We can keep pushing here. We can keep pushing. So there is always going to be somebody sitting back. That is... Take him out. Nice, we got that VTOL, which is always good. We'll call that in on A. I don't even really know where they are, but... Let's try these stopping power rounds out. Yeah, they are spawning back here, which is good. Let's try push up. He's in here. He's in the kitchen. He's just chilling, he's minding his own business. That's cool, I dig that. If we're... I actually don't know where they're spawning right now. Oh, there's one in the building up there, so that's okay. I can make use of him not actually knowing where we are. I don't know where they are. I do not know where they're spawning right now. Oh, that was very scary. We will wait for the VTOL to end and then we'll call in... These guys actually aren't playing the game anymore. This is a bit sad. This is a bit sad. Oh. Oh, they're at A? Cool. Okay, so that is down. We'll call in the helicopter now. Which is always good. C? Let's rotate... Oh, no! Oh, he just came in on the wrong time. But we are controlling the sky right now with that... The helicopter. Look at him go. Look at him just spraying people down. You love to see it. Alright, so we're going to check the wall again. Usual spot that people could be. Very, very standard. They are trying to shoot it down though, so let's take advantage of that. Get in the building. Leave the building. This seems like some skill-based matchmaking stuff that I'm not very proud of, but I promise you I did not reverse boost this. I promise. I promise. I'm a good boy. I don't do that kind of stuff, man. I promise. I promise, man. Okay, there's going to be a guy like just chilling in the corner there. We'll take him out. Take him out too. This is... Oh no! I got baited by a dead body. That is unfortunate. So this time we're going to try a little bit of a different tactic and come around this way. Make sure it's safe. We got one. And then we just sit in this corner, man, and just wait. Oh, they knew. They knew the strat. They knew the strat. Look at him. And we won. We got the W easy. We'll have our final thoughts on our MP7 class in just a second. A nice close game there with 48 kills. Alrighty guys, as you could see from the gameplay there, all we are after with the MP7 is of course that consistency. There is like the anime super one with the traces that did come out recently, which looks very, very cool. So if you are into that kind of thing, maybe check out that out. That's kind of cool. I do like that a lot. Basically, that decent damage range, like better than you would expect, like just consistency is all we're after with the MP7, as I said. Anyway guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming stuff. We've got loads of content lined up for the new patch when it does drop next week, and of course moving into the future with that Cold War stuff as well. Thank you very much for watching, as I said, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!